Hey Sammy friends, welcome to 14 Days of Love with Rachel. Today is day 10 and we're making another Valentine's Day card or a card that you can send to let someone know that you care and are thinking of them. I'm going to hold while I flip and we'll get started. Okay, only 4 more days to go until Valentine's Day and the sharing of our 14 days of love. So I'm super excited. Hold on, I keep on shaking this camera. I'm gonna move it and shake it one more time. It's just too close to my desk. There we go. Hopefully I'm not too shaky now. I apologize for that. We're not having an earthquake here in California. It's just Rachel being too touchy with her table. So let me go ahead and we're gonna do the mint macaroon card base. You should only have 2 more cards left in your card clear pack there, and grab the one that has the embossing and is that mint macaroon. You will need the just wanted to say stamp, and I did not grab mine out, so let me go ahead and grab it and switch off onto a clear block while we're here. Hopefully you guys have used yours. Yours might look like mine and they're slightly tinted, which is totally fine, and that just happens from using the shades of pink. All right, just want to say, I'm loving how we can put them right directly into the case now. That's a newer feature than last year. And then here's that window sheet that came. So when they we get these stamps and they're on a window sheet. I slide it into my case and I save it for a time that I need a window sheet for a card making. And I'm like, ooh, I have one all ready to go. Kind of silly, I know. All right, let's grab everything we need for this one. I went ahead and I did the embossing already for you using the Into the Clouds, which is a celebration earning item right now. They're more to celebrate. They added that to their list of awesome things, which is pretty fun. I love that embossing folder. Let me grab my bone folder, get this laying nice, a little bit more flat. You won't need this piece right away. If you want, cut yourself some basic white to go on the inside as well to finish off the card. I left mine blank in the inside, not knowing what I wanted to do with it. You have a basic white piece here that has some really cool edges to it. Let me show you a little closer. And you can look at yours as well. I use the very best triple punch to create those corners there. And I use this side. So I use washi tape to mark to know how to do it. I'm going to show you real quick how to do this because it took me a little bit of a hot minute to figure out to get the alignment, because we also have our DSP right here that needed to match. And depending on where you punch it, it became different. So let me do a demo of what it could look like. And these are just random pieces of paper, so I apologize if they're not the right size. What I did was I put it in there, and you'll see that it'll stop once you press all the way through. Press down in the middle, and we'll press down in the middle right there, and we just turn it, and I did that to all 4 sides, okay? Same spot, no problem. Just punch, rotate, have a cute piece of paper now. Well, for the next one, to make it match on the bottom, you have to go to the other side. So I went in from the bottom here, having it at that triangle shape. Now there's this other side over here. I'm going to punch, I'm going to flip, and I'm going to punch again. And that should give it the matching. So right there, so it's too long to see, but then it matches this side as well. Ooh, no, that side's different. Hold on, let's turn it. Oh, we messed up on one of these. Let's figure it out. Let's try again. Let's see what happens if I have that one. I told you I should have. Let's put in this one and see what shape becomes. There we go. Wait, no? So it's either a rounded. I feel like it's all, this one's all kinds of weird. Hold on. I promise I knew what I was doing when I made it, because you guys all have yours nice. So you guys have a rounded edge to it. Let's grab another piece. We're going to play. You guys have nothing to do, right? We'll learn this together. Okay. So if I put this piece in there, And I put it in there again. I don't have it rounded, so let's try it. We'll put this piece in here. Do it one way that way, and let's see if I turn it this way. Nope. So maybe it is a flip. We'll grab another piece. These are just scraps I have on my table. This is gonna drive me crazy if I don't figure out how I did this. So maybe I punch it that way. Let me flip it over. Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay. Punch and flip. Now let's see if that will be the matching. There we go. Match there, match there. Punch and flip. That's the trick. Okay, I feel better. I only went through a couple. That's a nice thing. It makes a little cluster of paper at the end. All right. Play with that punch. I definitely recommend it. It's really cool. It does have 3 different ones. You have different choices you can use as well. And there is a little bit of a learning curve, so keep that in mind. Let's grab our little piece of basic white, and our mossy meadow is the color I'm using today. Oops, I tossed it across. And let me grab my foam mat. Just because we're stamping words, I'm going to make sure our words come out clear. And this is the only stamping we're doing for this one, unless you want to finish the scene and have something inside as well. I left it blank, and I made it so it doesn't look actually too Valentine's-y. This one could be lots of different things. We're going to go over here to the far right side. We're going to stamp it right down there, lift up. Looks great. We're going far right so that way we can banner the end. Grab your paper snips, remove your foam mat, hold on to this. Do a little snip in the center of your banner, about 1/4 of an inch. Use the inside of your scissors and cut to where you just did that center snip, and it'll fall off. Center of your scissors, don't use the tips, and it snips off. And then we created a cute little banner. All right, let's go ahead and attach this, and then we'll do our burlap as well. Grab some liquid glue. This is the Gingham DSP, the Country Gingham. I'm going to line it up so that it matches there on the bottom. All the measurements will be in your tutorial, so don't worry about that. I am going to use some tear tape here. I want this burlap to stay a little bit more flat. You could keep it without and attach it, and it would be fine, but I really like the idea of it being secure. We're going to take our burlap ribbon. I'm going to place it underneath. I don't want to lay it on there yet because I want to make sure that we have it lined up right. So I'm going to pull it a little bit, hover over it. That's a little bit, it's pretty good. Matching, and then I can do a straight press down. There we go. Cute. We're not going to tie anything right here like a knot with a burlap. Instead, what we're going to do is keep it together and grab some linen thread. Just depending on how big you want your bow. I'm going to do mine about probably 8 inches. Give me enough wiggle room. Slide that underneath. And luckily that top one's secure. That bottom one just wants to move around already. First make a knot to get it to hold in place. There you go. Grab the one end, loop it around, create a bow. Super cute. Trim as needed, or keep it long if you like it more whimsical. There you go. Okay, let's grab our card base, flip this over. And I'm going to put one definitely right on that burlap ribbon just to help secure it down. And then one in each corner. And I'm going to do one on each side. Oh, and one more. I kind of like to do in, I don't know what you want to call that. Looks like a side 5 of a dice, right? So we have the outsides and then one in the center. Maybe a triangle. We say it's 2 triangles. I'm going to hover over your card base. Make sure you have it lined up where you want it to go, because once we stick this guy down, he's going to be stuck because we have so many dimensionals. Okay, looks good. Now we need to grab our hearts. You'll notice that I've cut them going different directions. So when you punch it out, whatever you want the direction going, let me grab the punch so you can see. So I punched this one facing up. I punched this one facing down. So that way I wanted this floral one to be up, and so I just flipped it over. And that gives you a different direction. All right, dimensionals. I don't want to go too crazy in dimensionals. So for this one, I'm going to put only 1 on the back of the left. I'll put that right there. And we're going to grab our right one. We'll put 1 on the back of his right. I'm actually going to go ahead and add my just want to say, so that way we know where it's going. And I'm pretty sure I used dimensionals for that too. Yeah, we did. We'll put at least 2 dimensionals on this one. And I do not go all the way over to the edge because I want that to come off on this edge over here and line up just above my burlap. I might need to scoot him back up. We'll see. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think we'll do fine. We'll overlap it like that. Just have the corner of that heart overlapping. Perfect. Grab the back of our cute little petal pink heart. Put a dimensional on the center of that one. Have it coming up between those two, kind of a little bit above. And then we need our pastel pink, our pastel sequins. You have all those color choices. I thought the pink was the best one to go for this one. Different sizes, so we'll do the large one first up here in this top corner, followed by a smaller one coming at a diagonal a little bit below. And then we'll grab a large one and put it on our cute little DSP there, heart. And that's it for this one. Super, super cute, right? I love this color scheme. I want you to notice real quick that I love that shade of pink with some hearts. I got my nails done last week for my birthday, and they match these cards perfectly. Mine, however, have a little bit of glitter on the heart there, which would be a fun thing to do too with a Wink Stella. All right, you guys, I hope you've had a fun time learning day 10. And be sure to share those projects you've been creating with me all by the 14th. And that way you can be entered to win our grand prize drawing on the 15th. All right, you guys, happy stamping day, everyone. Goodbye.